Hi. Okay, so I'm 28 minutes into my 25 minutes into 30-minute cardio. I'm just gonna do a little bit more. I'm gonna show you how I jump rope and just a couple tips and tricks for if you do want to start jump roping as your cardio. It is a really, really great way to overheat your body. I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt and long pants because that is the best way to make sure that you sweat out things that you want to sweat out, aka 4th of July festivities. So yeah, so I'm just going to show you, before I start the leg workout, a quick 45 seconds or so of how you can warm up for a leg workout and not have your legs be total jello. Running before a leg workout can be really straining on the rest of your workout, so jump roping's it. So usually I try to start at a slow pace, both feet together. Some of my favorite things to do that do give you a burn in your legs is obviously doing one leg, 30 seconds or 10 seconds or whatever. Switch. Do both legs. You don't need to drill and jump roping, but it is such an awesome way to do this. You get your obliques. It's just a great way to get a functional full body workout. Arms together, arms apart, arms together, arms apart. It's gonna get your arms burning. Doing a little, if you don't have a long ponytail, crossover. And then in between doing that for about a minute or 45 seconds, you get a little warm up in your legs. You want to do this for like at least 10 minutes before you work out. Do a little, almost like a deadlift type of stretch. A couple of dynamic stretches. Really important to do a dynamic stretch so you're not throwing anything out your back. Looks silly, but works really well. Okay, let's get into it. So I'm gonna be breathing really heavy this whole time. So catch my breath a little. Great thing to do is to start arms like this, do a couple of crossovers. It's about 10 or 10 more. You should feel, if you're stepping wide enough, pull your knee up high enough, your glutes and your hips burning. A couple more. Awesome. Okay, so we are going to take a towel, if you have one, a washcloth towel, or sliders if you decide to get sliders, and pull it on the ground so it fits one foot. And hopefully everything's pretty visible in this video, because this is how it's gonna be. You know what, actually I could do? I can put it right here. Let's see if we can see my legs. I don't know how far away I'd have to stand. This works. I'll just talk a little louder, be a little further away. I think it works better. Okay, so we're gonna do a bunch of slider stuff. We're gonna start, we're doing one leg at a time, like 5 exercises, then the next leg, same 5. So start shoulder width apart. We're gonna do a squat. Take it real slow. We'll do 12 of these. Try to keep it really tight in your glute, like you're squeezing this whole time so hard, even when you're up. You're squeezing. Oh, I lost count. I'm gonna say it's 5. And this leg should be really straight. Once you get better at it, you can stay upward more. But at first, you might have to kind of bend over so you don't lose your balance. But when you stay upward, you sit down more like you're sitting in a chair, you're gonna end up getting a better workout. But I'm always up for modifications because I get tired too, I'm human. So one more of those. All right, what was that, 10? That was maybe 10, we'll do 10 of each. So, or however many, if you're doing it at the same time as me. Next thing we're gonna do kind of what a lunge would be with a slider. So, leg behind you. 1. This is great, works your whole leg. Really great. Gonna have to take my jacket off at some point, but I'm trying to sweat right now, and I'm sweating, that's for sure. I think we're at 5 here, halfway through. Put your hands on your hips, put your hands wherever. You can hold your hands out with weights. If you're a bad bitch, I'm not a bad bitch. Is that 2 more maybe? You should really feel it in your butt. Also, I'm gonna be using a resistance band for part of this, but you don't need one. But if you have one, definitely have it if you're gonna watch this video. Okay, next exercise. As I catch my breath again, I'm gonna grab some water. So you're doing the same thing, slider, but you're doing like a circle motion. So you're doing full range of motion your whole leg. Again, this is all about, sorry I'm breathing so heavy. This is all about auxiliary muscles and functional muscles. So we're not doing this to look a certain way or build a ton of muscle. It's just to get the full athleticism out of all your joints and learn how to get a good workout without putting a ton of pressure on your joints. Longevity, endurance, like I said in the last one. I'm gonna have to take this off. Like I said in the last one, this is gonna help you be a better runner, and you don't even know it. But you're refining every little auxiliary connection in your hips, everything between your joints, all the little muscles that get left out when you do machine workouts, which isolate a muscle more. So that being said, good breathing break for me, and you if you did cardio before, because I'm sweating. Now we're gonna do these little circles. So get a good bend in your knee to where you feel stable, where you can move your foot around and not feel like you're gonna fall over. We're gonna do a circle. So, I'm not that balanced. So you're starting in the front and ending in the back. These are a little bit easier. They do wonderful things for your legs though. Okay. That might be 3, that might be 4. We're gonna say it's 3. 4. Really good to do on wood floor, so much easier than using a slider on carpet, in my opinion. Wood floor with a carpet towel rather than carpet with a plastic slider. Whoops, I lost count. We're gonna sit 6, 7, maybe. All right, 8, 9, 10. All right, so we did side, we did back. Now, we're gonna do these little front pops because it doesn't really make that much sense. You can put a lot of pressure on the front of your knee if you have sensitive knees like me. Not good. To do a full range of forward motion where you're putting that much pressure on. From the side it would look like this. That can be hard on your knee. So we're gonna do these little pops. These are great. We can do 20 of these. That was 10. Here we go, 20. All right, so your left leg should be burning. I sure hope it is, because mine is. And now we're gonna do the same thing on both legs, on the other leg. So that we got both legs even. But, you know, if you're ever writing on workouts or coming up with your own stuff, it's fine to switch between the 2 legs, but when you do one leg, I'm gonna start the next one. When you do one leg, you know, 5 times, it's 5 different exercises, you're exhausting the muscle, and that's what's gonna get you more long-term endurance. And that way you can be like, huh, this is easier than it was a month ago. Otherwise, it doesn't get much easier if you don't push yourself a little bit. So, that was the side ones. I'll do some back ones. Counting on my fingers while I talk, which I should have been doing the whole time. I'll turn this side. See a little better. Those front pops, 20 of those. So you can feel a little bit of pain in my knee when I do this because, you know, putting that pressure on whereas the other stuff was not. It's a lot easier to recognize things in your body when you have an injury, but, you know, try not to let it get to that point. There you go. All right, so that's our slider stuff. Oh wait, silly. I gotta do the circles. All right, my leg's sore. Okay, sliders. Whoa, journey can be a little tough around. It really helps me to just put the lightest bit of pressure on it. Sometimes I have to use paper or something if I don't have anything else. And it can fly out from under your foot, but you know, this is a great one for if you're just like, I just need to feel some muscle burn. Use whatever you have, wherever you have it. And I'm gross, so I'm gonna wipe the same towel on my face. All right. So, sliders are amazing, long story short, obviously. And now we're gonna do, oh my God, I'm so bad, it looks so bad. Now we're gonna do some stuff on the ground, my favorite. My favorite. I'll put it, okay, I don't really want to waste any more time. Okay, I'll put it here. So, if someone needs to get a mat, it's going to be a little bit of an awkward exchange, but it happens. So, we're getting on the ground. We all know what we're doing here. Hands and knees, obviously. So, first thing we're going to do, I like to actually get on my elbows, but we're just going to do your regular donkey kicks, but we're just doing the, just the little top bit, because full range of motion's good, but a little bit's great too. We're going to do 50 of these, so just chill. Hopefully you have some music on in the background, and I'll show up. About 10 left. All right, that's 50 for me. We're gonna do 50 more on this side. Try to keep your foot flat and really try like you're actually trying to get as high up as you can with your leg. Halfway through, 25. Remember, if you're comfortable in your hands doing this, do it. It just puts a little bit too much of an arch in my back, personally. Other ones, I'll get on my hands for, you'll see. Oop, that might have been 50. Okay, where is it? It's 50? All right, that's good. You should have a little bit of a burn going. And now, similar to what we did standing up, we're gonna do another full range of motion exercise. Make sure you don't have anything behind you because your legs are going to go a lot further than you think they will. Get on your hands and knees, one leg up. You're going all the way over here, leg up, all the way over there. So from this direction, it's going to look like womp, womp. I'm going to do 25 of these. Try to keep your toe pointed and everything pretty tight. Get a little bend in your elbows if you have to though. It's more comfortable probably. I think I only have 5 more. Okay, 25. You can do a little child's pose or something to get a stretch in your glutes. It's where you should be feeling it the most. Hopefully not too much in your back. Don't put too much pressure on your back. Okay, again, 25. Notice I'm trying to get a little bit of height in my leg too. I'm trying to go up as high as I can. I'm not just doing like this. I'm going up like I'm drawing a rainbow. I don't know what I'm at. I'm gonna say 18. Okay, awesome. Should feel good. And you might be sweating. I'm a sweaty mess. I'm gonna put my mat diagonal for this one, just to get a little bit of a better view, so you can see kind of how both legs are looking while I'm doing this. So next thing we're gonna do is a little fire hydrant. Easy. Be a dog and pee. So do 20 of those on each side. And when you get to the top, you know, you're kind of pulling your leg like, oof, you know, kind of squeezing in when you get up there, almost doing a little tuck with your knee. I'm at 13, I think. I don't know, you probably know. I'll do 5 more. You know, you don't want to have too much rigidity in your body during this. You're kind of moving around, your spine's moving, you know, do a couple cat-cows between, a couple deep breaths, and 20 more on the other side. And your other side's probably sore from the last one, but it actually ends up fading and feeling good because your other side's sore now. Math, science. Halfway through. Two more. 20. All right. Oop, I'm dripping on my mat. That's gross. Okay, so we're gonna get back on our feet for this one. We're gonna do another kind of harder set of exercises. That is not the right angle, sis. Okay. So if you have a resistance band, now's the time to get it out. It's also the time to get back out your slider or your towel and get set up here. There you go, you can see me. Towel, resistance band. I'm allergic to latex, so this is gonna be one of the last things we do because I have to wash my hands after. So I'm putting it around my thighs. You can put it around your ankles. Mine's a little bigger, so I prefer to put it around my thighs because it's actually really not that resistance-y. But if you have a smaller one or a tighter one, or you're looking for a burn lower down in your legs, I'm really going for the butt right now, then move your resistance band down. It will make a difference, you know? Just a couple inches makes a difference in where you feel the burn. So, that being said, I'm gonna move mine up a little bit higher after I just moved it down for no reason. And reach go. So, take your slider, get your feet a little bit further apart than shoulder width, and we're gonna do these little spins. So you're spinning your foot. You can do this without one, it really doesn't matter that much, but it's kind of like you're pushing yourself around and you're doing this really slow, controlled movement, but it's almost like doing the same thing that a wall sit would do with a resistance band, or any type of held squat. But you have other muscles. They need to get worked, so move it around. So I just did 2 rotations. I'm gonna do 2 more rotations. I was doing them backwards maybe? I don't know, I'm gonna do them backwards. So That's what I think I was doing. With the other leg, obviously. Hope I'm not mumbling too much. Getting a good connection with your heel to the ground might make a little bit of a difference in how well you feel like you're doing. You can be on your toe if you want to. It's not going to make too much of a difference. All right, that was another rotation. And in theory, I don't know how many minutes we're at, you could do that, 3 more times on each foot, but we're not going to because time. It's already been 20 minutes. So we're gonna wrap this up with a little bit of monster walking, which also great without a resistance band. You wanna just be creeping, You don't wanna be, that's gonna just make your muscles, I don't know, it's not the same thing. It's not at all the same thing. This is the way to do it. You don't have to get in a 90-degree squat. If you want to, you can. If you're really trying to get your butt going, but I'm not. Just trying to lengthen those glutes and make them feel good. You can do this for however long you want. Obviously, free country, happy Independence Day. Yeah, it's a good one. So you can also do, it's better when you have something to hold on to, but little kickbacks, they're standing up. They're basically the same thing we just did, standing up, which once you get to a level of bodybuilding, you can attach a cable around your ankle and set it to 10 or 15 pounds, and you pull the cable, and it's a really great exercise. I have tons of other exercise ideas as well, but these are considered like kind of Pilates exercises, which is what I was going for. I would love to do a machines video sometime, but I'm gonna wrap it up with one of my favorite lengthening muscle exercises, and that is inner thigh circles. So get down on your side, put your top leg on the ground, lift your lower leg, and you're gonna do a tiny circle with your toe. Tiny circle. I'm doing what, 20? I'm gonna switch. Again, great to do like 3 sets of these, or even do as many as you can without your leg completely exhausting itself. 50 is a good number for me. But I'm doing cool down, so I'm not trying to come in light, just wiggle in when I stand up. And another great cool down is just a leg lift. You're gonna feel, if you've been, struggling like I have, you're gonna feel a little shaky in your legs, especially if you did cardio or running for this. But it's a great way to get those muscles stretched out. You can follow it with, you can do some of these side leg lifts, both sides. These are just showing you a couple more you can add in. But yeah, there's all kinds of other great leg exercises. Really, it's just what I'm in the mood for that day, but those are considered kind of Pilates style exercises. So hope you enjoyed. I'm sweating a lot. I hope you are too. And yeah, I'll see you in my next one, which I think I'm gonna do like kind of a high intensity interval training workout where there's a lot of kind of jumping and using your arms and legs in workouts, and maybe a medicine ball or some weights if you have that stuff, or you can do it without it. So yeah, I love you. Bye.